Welcome again to Solus Wings. Today we are going to do a flight. We're going to actually return from the Grand Bahama International to North Perry Airport. We're going to be flying X-Plane 11 and the RWDesigns DHC-6 Twin Otter. So let's get going. Get some doors closed, get some power to the airplane, then we'll get our passengers on board and we will be on our way. Master on. So now we've got some battery power. And let's see. Get some lights on there. Fasten seat belts and no smoking. Okay. Turn on our engine igniters. Check the throttle controls and our props. Looks good. We'll go ahead and turn the fuel on, as unfortunately this aircraft will not let you start engines and then introduce fuel. And we'll get our navigation taken care of using the onboard Garmin 530. Radio stacks on. And we're just going to do a direct flight. You see, from our night flight, we're just going to reverse this. Now, if I can just remember how to do it right, we'll be able to get there. Get this programmed. So, yeah. Come on now. Don't fight me. Here we go. Come on, move over. MYGF. Alright, so we got that, and we'll go down here and we'll just delete this one because we don't need a round trip. And we'll go up here and we'll activate our flight plan. And looks like we're ready to go. Navigation set up. And turn on the fuel pumps. But first, we ought to probably let the passengers on board. So let's go ahead and get that done.
Okay, we're all set.
Okay, we got them on board. We'll get them seat belted in, start a little music, and get the rear entry door closed. Here we go. We'll get this closed and secure the aircraft and get it ready for takeoff. So let's see about getting some engines running. Get the right engine started up. Looking pretty good. So we can get the left engine started. Your pilot today is myself, Captain Bug Eater 64. Bubba from the other night, he had a little bit of too much of a snoot full of the local rum, so we had to give him a day off. So I'm going to fly the bird back to Florida. So we've got her all buttoned up and the engines are running. So we'll be ready to move here right shortly. Let's see. Air bleeds on. Lights are all on. Get the generators on. They've always been a bit of a problem, but we're getting used to them. Flip it to reset and then on. And it works fine when it cooperates, but it's just a hard time trying to get it to cooperate. There we go. Alright, they're good now. Set our altitude 7,000 today. And our autopilot. Set the nav, and after takeoff when we get on heading, I'll go ahead and set the indicated airspeed. And this is our runway. See the little red flag in the lower left there? That's where we are right now. And we're going to be going over here to the left into the runway there. Of course, the way the crosswind is today, it doesn't matter which end of the runway you land in, I guess, but that's always been the normal takeoff and landing direction. So we'll get ready to go here and taxi out to our runway. Yeah, we'll tune down the RPMs on the motors a little bit so that makes it a little easier to control our taxi speed. And we'll set the flaps to takeoff position, which today is going to be a setting of 10. The aircraft's actually perfect for these short flights. This is only a 90-mile flight. Maximum range of the aircraft is less than 800 miles. So these shorter flights, it works real well. It's not the fastest airplane in the inventory, but it's very sturdy, easy, excuse me, easy to fly, and it gets you where you want to go. Okay, so we'll just stop here short of the runway, check everything, make sure we're set to go. And as you can see, looking at the windsock over there, we've got almost a 90-degree crosswind. So everything looks pretty good. Alright. Release the brakes and move forward here. Alright, where did that jet come from? I didn't hear anything on the radios. And he's landing the opposite of the way we were supposed to take off. So I'm just going to have to work around him. Ain't got time to deal with his dumb butt now. Pretty jet though, I'll tell him that. All right, here we go. Props to full RPM. Flaps are set. Release brakes. We're moving. Full throttle. Airspeed's live and rotate. Flaps coming up. Okay, we'll start our bank and get our aircraft on heading. Hey, it's a beautiful day for a flight today. Just some few scattered clouds, and that's it. Other than that, nice sunny day and clear skies. Okay. Put in our nav mode, indicated airspeed. Take a little bit off the RPMs. Don't need to push the motors at maximum. And we will head for Florida and North Perry Airport. Few clouds, but we won't see much of them later. Yep, and once again I forgot to turn on our clock. I really need to get in the habit of turning that on just before I take off. So it'll be a few minutes off, but shoot, we ain't going that far. Nice interior of this cabin. Done a nice job on it. I sure don't know where the people went though. And I haven't done anything to scare them, so I know they shouldn't be hiding underneath the seat. They didn't get off. Yeah, maybe they'll be there when we get to the airport. Okay, we're at our cruising altitude, 7,000 feet. So, and we're just under halfway there now. We got about 53, a little over 53 miles to go. And North Perry Airport is just south of Fort Lauderdale. It's actually in the suburbs. It's just south of the Fort Lauderdale International Airport, just by a very few miles. Yeah, 53.5 miles. Yeah, everything's looking just the way it's supposed to. Normal cruising speed of this aircraft is 150 knots, but I usually do less than that. There's no need to push things. And as you can tell, we've started our descent, and take it down to about 1,500 feet. You can see the Florida coastline coming up, so it won't be long and we'll be landing. And 1,500 feet. It's an older autopilot, but it does work and do the job it's asked to do. And the ocean isn't bad today. Maybe 3 or 4 foot swells. Looks rather inviting. But we'll keep the airplane above it. I don't think any of my passengers want to get their feet wet today. And you have to keep the paying customers happy. So somewhere out there is where we're going. Excuse me there while I clear my froggy. Yeah, not far now. Yeah, right out there is Fort Lauderdale International Airport, but we're going to bypass that one. Because North Perry is just down the road a piece here. And there's North Perry out there. Top right of the screen. Okay. Yeah, we'll start our approach here. And start applying some flaps. We're 5 now. Help us slow the airplane down. The airplane is mine. Autopilot off. Flaps at 10. A little bit breezy today, so that's always interesting when you gotta land crabbing the airplane to the left or the right. Especially an airplane like this, it has a tendency, once you touch down, wanting to follow the last direction it was facing. So it can get a little bit squirrely, but we should be all right. Yeah, we're looking just fine. Laps 25, 30. Good. Over the threshold. And touchdown. Alright, we'll just let it roll out a little bit here and slow down. Just touch the brakes a little bit. That wind does want to play with it. We'll clean it up and get the flaps back up. And we'll be making a left turn off the runway onto the taxi. Just like that. So welcome to North Perry Airport in Florida. We'll pull up to the ramp area here and shut her down and let the passengers out. I want to thank y'all for flying with Soulless Wings. We do try to do our best and make everyone enjoy and have a happy flight. And we certainly hope that you enjoyed this flight. Reset the park and brake. And shut down our engines. There we go. Let them spin down. It gets downright quiet when those engines quit. And we'll get the door open and let the passengers out. So, thanks for watching. Sure hope you enjoyed the flight. And until next time, all safe flying.